You are about to see an incredible failure, like just a horribly bad mistake made. I'm putting this at the beginning of the video because you're gonna immediately like see what the problem is, time it happens, and I feel like I just owe it to you guys to know, like it happened, and you're gonna know it immediately, and I realized it too, just like too late. So just I don't know. I feel like I need a disclaimer. It's like it's that bad. Hello and welcome to Jessica's cooking show. All right. So tonight we're going classic. We're doing meatloaf and green beans. And I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't think that this one is necessarily difficult or gonna be like super fun to watch. But your girl on a budget, and this one was cheap. So that's kind of where we're at. So just mentally get yourself there because that's where I am. So this recipe starts with browning meat. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I love recipes that start with browning meat because I feel like we're starting at a place that like I can do. You know, like let's start somewhere where I'm capable. What I'm not capable of though is planning because I did not follow the meat for this. I didn't know I was gonna make it today. Yay, surprises! And yes, Mom, I did hear you the last time when you commented that I should not just put the frozen block in the pan, but I've elected to ignore that. But don't be offended because this is still your recipe. So like I'm listening to you, but only like kind of. Love you. So a couple things of note here. The main one being that it's Halloween, so I guess most people are like partying or, you know, fun things. So I just ran out and bought all this stuff because again, I don't do the planning. And the guy that was like checking me out at the register, like scanned the first few items and then looked at me and said, "Guess the wild party at your house tonight, huh?" So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm getting the "you're old and sad" jokes at Target at like 9 o'clock at night from a teenager. So just let that resonate. Guys, I have some really bad news. So, this recipe just has like a big list of ingredients, and I saw meat, and I was like, cool, like let's cook that to begin with. No, you don't cook it, the oven cooks it. Oh no! What am I gonna do with the cooked meat? And all these random ingredients! Oh, crisis! Oh, so much crisis! Okay, I've done an inventory of my kitchen. Like, do I just scrap the episode now? Okay, I've got those shells left over from when I bought way too many shells. So I'll cook shells and Parmesan cheese. All right, we're gonna cook the shells. We're gonna season the meat, and then we're gonna stuff the shells with the meat and put some of the cheese on top. And I'll just have like meat stuffed shells? Is that a thing? I feel like I need some like liquid. Okay. I'm gonna call my mom and I'll report back. So my mom was encouraging, so that's nice. All right, the good news here is that I found like a liquid thing. So for some reason I had this weird like pasta sauce. It says it expired 2 days ago, but like honestly, fine, sure. So we're gonna throw that in there, simmer that for a little bit. We're gonna season the meat too, blindly, because like I've got seasoning, but I don't know how to like taste whatever. We're just gonna blindly season, and then we're gonna stuff the shells with the potentially poorly seasoned meat and pasta sauce mixture, and then we're gonna sprinkle the Parmesan cheese I have on top, and then we're gonna cook it in the oven for a little bit so that like the cheese melts and it's warm and whatever, and then we're gonna potentially order a pizza if this is just a damn disaster. I'm trying. Really though, guys, I can't believe I just went like autopilot. I was like, cool, ground beef, brown it. Like, just autopilot. Why? I'm not even a good enough cook to have an autopilot. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I guess our first step here is to give that, let's give a shot to the seasoning of the meat. Or something. Garlic feels like a strong contender. We're gonna start with garlic. Maybe we'll just set it aside so that I'll remember what I've already seasoned with. I feel like a lot of good foods have onions, right? So we're just gonna onion this up. Feels like a lot of onions. That's fine. So I've got oregano and parsley. Do those have flavor? Let's go with eeny, meeny, miny, oregano. Cool. Like, I can't tell if my house is burning down and I'm just like throwing gasoline on it, or if I'm like kind of putting out the fire I've created here, you know? I've made an executive decision that going heavy on the onions is what will save this. And now we're gonna just add the potentially very spoiled that. So I need significantly more than that. Just put all of it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, maybe this series needed like a good comeback story, you know? Like you can't just watch someone succeed incredibly from week to week. Like you need a failure here or there. and then a comeback from behind. All right, now we're gonna stuff what we got. Like let's just take this as a sign of my, innovative and problem-solving nature. Like that feels like the best way to interpret this situation at this point. And I guess we're gonna just kind of sprinkle over top with whatever meat is left. Yeah. I mean, is there any kind of game plan at all anymore? I went really heavy on the Parmesan. It's just real backup plan here is that I'm gonna just cook like a family's worth of green beans, and that may become my dinner. So whatever that is cooking, and this is normally the point of the video where I do the lessons learned, but like, I mean guys, just the video is the lesson learned, okay? Like just all of it, I'm a little defeated. My lessons learned. Okay, hold on, I can go up with some. Okay, read the recipe. You don't always brown the meat. That's a good lesson one. Lesson two is that it's good to have other food on hand, or other kind of like ingredients on hand in case you just screw up entirely and need to cook something else. That's fine. Two lessons is plenty. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go watch reality TV now so that I can feel better about myself, because while I may have just messed up cooking, they're arguably messing up their entire lives, so.
Can we be real for a moment here? Because we all know this could have come out looking a lot worse. Okay, we're gonna give whatever this is a shot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's one of the better things I've made. I think I made a solid decision to just drown it in onions, because I can taste that, but I like that, so it's fine. But guys, this turned out significantly better than expected. You know what? Vic, this is good. This is a success. This is a successful thing. It's success.